Nature versus mind and knowledge. Nature itself meaningful, itself a very infinite process. All the seen and unseen events, object comes under it. I want to come close to the human body. When there is perception between male and female, at the time too there is nature. That process also natural process. Even at the time of perception, we are not being able to put our ideas through the mind and knowledge. When the zygote and ovum and sperm meet each other, then it grows naturally. Slowly, 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 when the nature complete its all decoration within the ovum of mother, the slowly baby comes out. At the time also our mind and knowledge doesn't work. It takes time. Cure, feeding, breathing, growing, building different parts of body, eye, hair, ear, bone, muscles, skin, legs, hands, everything. It is created with the flow of nature. The slowly baby comes out. It's date, it's time. What do you think? Am I right? Everything happens with the flow of nature. It's natural process. We do not put any ideas through our mind and knowledge. Then comes baby out. Then itself it produces a sound. Its sound, it breathes, and its looks opens. And it starts to adjust in the atmosphere, in the environment where the baby gets out. Instantly, when the baby comes out, the mother's breast starts to produce milk. the baby starts to cry, and the baby starts to move his hands, legs, and he starts to search. Slowly the baby starts to suck the milk from mother's breast. Nobody can do it. Nobody can interrupt, or nobody can do it using their mind and knowledge. These all thing happens naturally. Then the baby starts to get milk. Slowly his body grows day by day, day by day. His listening power, his digestive power, his memory power, his growth process of different parts of body goes ahead according to the wish of nature. Even height, even size, even color of face, even length of nose, everything design nature itself. The baby is natural now because the baby doesn't have any external knowledge. The baby within that point is not beyond the nature, but slowly, the baby is carried by father, grandmother, grandfather, sister, and relatives, never guessed. Then they impose their acquired knowledge to the baby. Because naturally the baby has mind and knowledge. The pot of mind and the pot of knowledge means form of knowledge and form of mind. It is already given to the baby. Are you listening me? Yeah, okay. Are you fine, everyone? Understanding? It's good. If you are not, you can ask me question. Naturally, the things goes naturally. Then the people who comes to the contact of the baby starts to give her a signal, eye signal, tongue signal, forehead signal, tongue signal, moving the head, and dancing. Slowly, baby starts to forget his nature or her nature. Because the adult one, the connected people are already away from natural activities. They are already started to be disturbed by material activities, and their disturbance their acquired learned knowledge starts to compel baby to become like them. They wish the baby must be like them, so that they start to instruct. It is good, it is bad, you have to do this, you do not have to do this, you do not go out, it is morning, it is evening, it is day, it is good food, it is not good for everything. They start to teach to the baby according to their nurturing, according to their culture, according to their religion, according to their acquired knowledge. But slowly, the baby starts to forget its nature. Its nature starts to forget. And the baby also starts to calculate his life, move his life ahead using those instructions, those signal of his relatives, family members, and so on, who comes to the close to the baby. And baby becomes little younger. Suppose 3-4 years old, and parents wish to send to the Montessori, maybe child care center, maybe school, according to their geographical facilities. Just they impose to the baby to go. And the baby start to learn according to the system of that institution, educational institution. The baby start to learn the activities, and those learnings slowly comes into the baby's memory, and what remain within the memory, he starts or she starts to perform into action. Slowly, his body is functioning naturally, eyes functioning naturally, sound functioning naturally, listening power functioning naturally, hairstyle growing naturally, body parts are growing naturally, digestive system occurring. It is heart, lungs, intestines, and kidneys, and two different parts of bodies are functioning themselves, like growth of bone, growth of everything goes ahead according to the nature. But the baby forgets everything of his body's natural sense and only start to think about external things. What it learns, he start to know about television, the baby starts to know about mobile, the baby start to know about laptop, new gadgets, new technology, games, story, history, political, new ideas, style of life. Then nature vanished. Only artificial thing comes in his mind or her mind and start to act those activities in his behavior. Then totally the baby becomes artificial externally. He only starts or she only starts to use that knowledge to go ahead. That knowledge, what is that knowledge then? The knowledge, what he get, what was in front of him or her, just he starts to perform those activities and he starts to think that just I am this, I am that. but he or she forgets that just it is recently accumulated. It is not given by birth. It is not my reality. It is acquired one. It is learned one. If I only use my mind and knowledge, it is fake. And it will be fake if I use to live my life only using mind and knowledge. It will be wrong. Sometime at least I have to separate time to be within my nature. Then only I can live a life, or I can make my life meaningful. They do not think about that. Just they use their mind and knowledge. Just they use their mind and knowledge. Just they use their mind and knowledge. They forget everything. Slowly they are growing. An emotion comes out. Emotion comes out. Then, oh, at that time, they surprised. Oh, what happened to me? What happened to me? Then again, they wanted to start. They wanted to talk about that with their friend, with their family, with their teachers, and they are interested to see those things, read those things, and they want to be free from that, but the society and social norms, rules and regulation restrict them there. Restrict them there. That is natural flow, but the natural flow is restricted using mind and knowledge. So they are not being able to again live their natural life. Restricted. What? Using mind and knowledge? Social norms, values, stop their natural living again. Then in a very young age, just they be frustrated because they are not being able to live the life which they want. And tension, suffocation, dissatisfaction comes within them. They become restless and they start to involve in the activities which are not openly performed in the society. Strictly prohibited activities are started by the kids because their natural flow is stopped using acquired, learned, accumulated mind and knowledge. Are you getting point? Are you enjoying listening me? Oh, thank you. Then what happened? They involve in negative activities like smoking, like chewing tobacco, having drugs, alcohol, and they want to involve in different unnecessary activities of unseen world of 21st century. Unseen world. There is another unseen world. Young, even old, use that unseen world to reduce their natural flow of life because there is norms, there is rules and regulations of society, religion, so they use drugs. Even they make bad relationship with many their relationship becomes not permanent. Their relationship becomes selfish relationship. Their their relationship becomes very short-term relationship because they are not satisfied. Eternally they are not satisfied because they are stopped putting acquired knowledge. That's not truth. The knowledge is not truth. The mind is not truth. So that the one who doesn't know about it, the one who is not being able to identify whether it is wrong or right, they are just only involving in a very life which is full of confusion and puzzle. Also we can say that their life remain with the illusion of love. The wave of relation, the wave of temporary happiness will be the source of their living process. If they are not be possible to know the nature of life. So I would like to request all the audience, all the devotees who are here, just once a day, twice a day at least, we should have to observe the nature of body, the nature of mind, the nature of knowledge, the nature of sound, the nature of vision, the nature of listening power, the nature of stomach, the nature of heart, the nature of lungs, the nature of different parts of body, and even the nature of earth, the nature of river, nature of forest, nature of air, nature of ether, nature of fire, everything. Just once a day, maybe twice a day, at least we have to observe. If we start to observe, then slowly, our mind and knowledge also be natural. If our mind and knowledge is natural, then the things which are unnecessarily suffering us will be finished. Tension, suffocation, distress, stress, depression will be finished. So at least once a day, twice a day, our mind and knowledge both mute the learned and acquired thing. We have to mute mind and knowledge from acquired and learned thing. Just we have to mute that side, and we have to use that mind and knowledge to observe nature, and slowly that sinful knowledge and mind becomes very powerful and natural mind and knowledge. Then only our human birth will be meaningful. So we need to observe, we need to see, and we need to be natural. Then only dharma, real dharma will be established. Real dharma comes up, and that is eternal, that is permanent, that is full of happiness, that is full of power, that is full of peace, that is full of light, that is full of beauty, and the life itself become a blooming flower, spreading aroma into the universe. That point or that phase of life will be known as the enlightened phase of life. Astu.